Okay, so today we will start our Unity game engine session by the first step, which you have to do when you finish your dream house in SketchUp. As you can see, just like last time, I come up with this dream house, my version of dream house in SketchUp, and I have advised everyone to try to download SketchUp Make so that you have more functions like what I have here. And also, one of the crucial thing in SketchUp Make is that it allows you to export your model in the proper format so that you can use it in Unity. Okay, so let's just say that you have already finished your dream house here. It's nice and fit, and now we gotta export it. So under File, we go to the export function, and obviously you want to export it as a 3D model. Alright, so this window you come up with several selections of different formats of 3D model you can use. And for Unity game engine, we export it under the FBX format here. Okay, so you select FBX and you export your model on the desktop like that. Okay, obviously I have one already, so I'm just going to re-export it again. Depending on your model complexity, you may have a longer export time, but usually it shouldn't take very long, just like that. And so you have model that is ready. So here I'm going to quit SketchUp. All right. So now when you're done with the export, you should be able to find a FBX format 3D model on your desktop, and also there's a folder that contains the various texture that I use, which when you import into the game engine, it will probably be import also into the Unity environment. Alright, so I'm going to open up Unity here. So I assume that you have already installed your Unity onto your computer, whether you are using Mac or whether you are using a PC at this point. It doesn't matter. So you're going to work offline. Alright, so I'm going to work offline, and I'm going to open up a new Unity project. Okay, now when you first install Unity, usually you need to go through a sort of questionnaire, and it will ask you quite a bit of questions to use the free personal version of Unity. And then you usually go online, right, when you start you using Unity. But here I'm just going to go offline and start a new Unity project. Okay, as you can see, when you open Unity, it gives you several windows. Alright, just like that. It has a game view, and this view is in a perspective view, right? So whatever you import here will look like a normal perspective in your scene. Okay, now here you have several items on top menu, and on the top left you have these several things that allow you to manipulate the view, right? And again, I can do things by turning and zooming in and moving my objects. Here is a camera that is already present, alright, and when you click on it, a camera preview will show what's the camera see here. So this is a regular normal default camera called a main camera, okay, and now you have a untitled project. Okay, so in this scene, what we call scene here, you don't have anything, just the sun, alright, a sun, and when you click on it, notice on the right side all the property and the settings for that particular object is related here. And if I click the camera settings will be here. You can change things such as field of view, right? How wide the angle is, what kind of projection, and these kind of settings and position of the camera. You can actually enter numericals to be very precise about where the camera is. And you notice this kind of grayish ground doesn't really have a ground, right? Although you can see the horizon here. So here today in Unity, we are going to create a very simple virtual world, all right, so that at least you have the basic settings to place your story or game or whatever you can think of in your project. So it's very important to have this kind of basic settings, kind of like the basic world, all right. And the lower part, you can see these different items which you will notice as you build up your project. Okay. Now, when you have your Unity installed, it's very important that you have a certain basic assets. Okay. Now, for example, the basic assets is called the standard assets, and usually you can download it by going to a place called the asset store. Okay, the asset store is provided by Unity for all kinds of items. So if you click on the asset store, it should connect online to all kinds of 3D models, programming items that you can purchase, right? Like here is a very incredible environment called Book of the Dead, a demo environment, and you can download it probably for free. And you notice some other items are obviously will cost you money. But here we want to go for the standard assets. Okay, these standard assets, you can type standard asset. Okay, and for any particular install version of Unity, you can install with the standard asset together, right? But if you don't have it, you can always search for the standard asset in the asset store, and it's always for free, right? Basically, Unity gives you a basic set of items to start your game or your virtual world. So I can download my standard assets like that, and obviously I'm going to work offline. But so you see, you need to be online in order to download your standard assets. Okay. So I'm going to try going online. Okay, see if I remember my oh, okay, so basically I need to check my Unity login in order to download my item here. Okay.